Okay, so this is homework number 3. Number 1 on homework number 3 talks about rotating the coordinate 2 comma 7 180 degrees clockwise. Okay, and give the new coordinate of a prime. So clockwise is telling us that this point right here is going to be 180 degrees clockwise. It's going to end up in this quadrant here. Whoops, that's a bad arrow, but okay, it's going to end up somewhere in that quadrant. So you got to look at your rotation rules of the algebraic representation. What's going to happen to that point for it to be into that quadrant? So some of the answer choices that we have for you, let me get that so you can kind of have an idea of what we're looking for, is A, B, C, or D. Okay, so go ahead and choose the best answer for that one. All right. Okay. Number 2, so we're solving for y in the image below. So these are transverse lines, parallel lines cut by a transverse line. So it's been a while since we've done this. But I'm going to highlight for you this in red, this angle that we have here. Okay, so we have our angle there, like so. And we see that's an obtuse angle. So all the obtuse angles here, they're going to be equal to each other. So if they're equal to each other, then we can say 3y plus 53 is equal to 7y minus 55. Okay, so you're just going to solve for y. Now we got an equation. So y equals is what we're looking for. Okay, so you're solving for y there. All right, okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is another rotation, because look, it says rotated 180 degrees about the origin. So that means we got a rotation of 180 degrees. Rotated 180. Okay. So 4 comma 1 is rotated to create negative 4 comma 1. So actually, sorry, A is 4 comma negative 1 is rotated to create A prime, which is negative 4 comma 1. Okay, so the algebraic representation is what we're looking for. So let me kind of zoom that in for you, make it bigger, give you some answer choices on this one too. Okay, so we got A, B, C, or D there. Okay, and then you just write the answer in. Don't write A, B, C, or D, write the whole answer. Okay, all right, that's number 3. Okay, number 4, if you deposit $6,500 into an account paying 8% annual interest compounded annually, how much money will be in the account after 7 years? So this is compound interest, okay, and I know that because it has compounded right there, okay. So if it's compound interest, I'm going to use my compound formula. So A equals the principal multiplied by 1 plus the interest rate, and then time in years is the exponent there. Okay. So this is what you have to do. You can just set it up, and then tomorrow you can get a calculator and put that in your calculator to see what the answer is going to be. All right? Okay. Okay, number 5. The radius of a circle is 2 2/3. What is its area? So if you're putting 2 2/3 in the calculator, remember it has to be 2 plus 2/3 in our calculators that we have here. All right. So if you're using the calculator tomorrow or sometime, you got to put it like that. So area of a circle, we talked about this today. We took notes on it today. This is what we did. So area of the circle is pi times the radius squared. Okay, so use that formula, find out your answer. Okay. Number 6, a circle is translated left 18 units and up 7 units. Write an algebraic representation of this translation. So translated, and it's left 18 and then up 7. So my algebraic representation is going to be one of these here. So you can pick which one you think is the correct answer. All right, gave you a little hint on it. So the left tells you if it's plus or minus, and then the up tells you if it's plus or minus. Okay? All right. Number 7 is 11.48 times 10 to the 4th power written properly in scientific notation. So it's a yes or no question, and then you also get plus 4 points if you explain why it is written or is not written properly. Okay? Okay, number 8. Write an algebraic representation of the dilation shown below. So the dilation tells me that this is either an enlargement or a reduction. Okay, I'm going from this bigger triangle to that smaller one, so it's a reduction. All right, so that's going to help me out too when I pick my answer, or I'm looking for an answer. Okay, so you got to find out what that scale factor is, because we're multiplying by a scale factor to become the smaller triangle. Okay, so we have some answer choices for you. Okay, A, B, C, or D right there. Okay, pick one of those that you think is the best answer. Okay, number 9, write an equation in slope-intercept form that represents the graphed line below. So remember, that's y equals mx plus b. Okay, so I got some multiple choice answers for you. I got A, B, C, and D. So take a look at the graph, find out your slope, find out your y-intercept, okay, and then eliminate some answer choices, and then, identify the correct answer choice, okay? All right, and then lastly, number 10, write an equation in slope-intercept form that describes the relationship between hours worked and dollars earned. Okay, so y equals mx plus b again. Okay, so we have to find the slope of this, okay, and that's going to be like, what's the difference between the y, okay, and then what's the difference between the x, and then we're going to put y over x to get the slope, and then we got to go backwards to 0 hours to find out how many dollars are earned at 0 hours. That's going to be your y-intercept. Okay, so I was nice and gave you some answer choices for this one too. Okay, so try to identify which one of those equations best describes this relationship in this table. All right. Okay. Have a good day. Get those homeworks done, turned in if you're missing any homeworks, and the test corrections too. All right. Bye.